This is KM, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to do another top 10 best songs list on the musical 13. And before we start, I just want to say how difficult making this list was. For some reason, it was just way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Just all the songs, well, most of them, I didn't like all of them, but most of them are just really good songs. And honestly, truly, the entire cast recording is just really well done. The kids did a fantastic job. I just really found myself enjoying the cast recording so much. So making this list was almost nearly impossible. Let me know if you agree with me and tell me what are your favorite songs in 13, the Broadway musical. At number 10 is The Lamest Place in the World.
It's the lamest place in the world, but I'm pretty sure it's not as lame as it was before, now that you're here.
So I was back and forth on this 10th spot. I didn't know if I wanted to put Getting Ready or The Lamest Place in the World on this spot, but I ended up choosing The Lamest Place in the World. While Getting Ready is a fun song that serves as a great climax to the movie theater, I really can't slide the conversation between Lucy and Kendra, and the whole tongue talk between Brett and his friends. Every time I listened to that song, I just got the ick from those sections, so I decided to put The Lamest Place in the World on the 10th spot. It's Patrice's first solo song in the musical, and it serves as the introduction song to Evan's new world in Appleton, Indiana. The lyrics and instrumentals gives the audience the idea that time is passing, as summer is ending and school is about to open, while also revealing Patrice's growing feelings for Evan. It's a decent and cute song that gives us great context to this new world that Evan is living in, and foreshadows the growing problems that are going to arise for Evan and Patrice as the show goes along. And the actress that sings the song has a beautiful, powerful voice for a 13-year-old. Number 9 is Opportunity.
What kind of glam slam girl would I be if I didn't take advantage of an opportunity?
Both in the original Broadway musical and in the 2022 movie, Opportunity is considered the villain song, and it's a fun one. While it was taken out of the final cut for the song list in the Broadway version, it is in the cast recording and in the movie adaptation. It's a fun number with spectacular singing from the girls. However, the song is adapted differently depending on which version you watch, as the plots in the Broadway show and the movie are very different from each other. So the song is taken differently and has different lyrics, but the idea is still the same. Lucy sees an opportunity to take matters into her own hands and decides to take Brett for herself, going against her best friend. In both versions, the song is done well, but the Broadway version is definitely superior, with the actress's amazing singing, a great chorus backing her up, and the harmonies at the end are fantastic, giving the audience so much tension because of the choices that Lucy made for herself. Even though I don't personally see Lucy as a villain in neither story, I would definitely classify Opportunity as the villain song in 13. At number 8 is 13/Becoming a Man.
When do I get it 13? All of the grown-ups now 13. How will I make it 13? When am I old enough?
13/Becoming a Man is a great opening number to the world of 13, as we're introduced to the main character, the rock/reggae/musical theater style of music, and the main themes that are going to be presented throughout the show. The lyrics are super fun and wild, and while listening to this song, it forced me to remember moments in my childhood, made me remember what it was like to be 13. It's incredibly relatable, but my favorite part is the section Becoming a Man. The whole 13 song is fun, youthful, and has a touch of rebelliousness to it. But once this section comes in, the tone shifts, giving Evan and us a moment to think, reflect, and shows us Evan is a thoughtful kid who has a lot of questions. Questions I'm sure we've all had. Maybe you are still a kid who has a lot going on and has a lot more questions than answers. And if you are, that is completely normal. That's what 13 is all about. Anyways, we get to look deeper into who Evan is and who he wants to become. And then when the bridge comes in with the guitars and drums, the fun just comes right back in. And let me just say, the guitar and the drums in the show are awesome. If you're somebody that likes rock, you'll probably like this cast recording. Just that part when Evan sings his last "I Can't Wait" and he holds that note for a long time, and then you have these kids coming onto the stage saying, "I can't wait to come to your party, I can't wait to come to your party." And it's just such a cool goosebumps moment. I love that moment. It's just really fun and it makes you want to cheer with the kids at the end of the song. It's just a fantastic opening number. Love it. On to number 7, It Can't Be True.
Holy macaroni, oh, it can't be true. No, you can't repeat a single word I'm telling you.
The ultimate gossip song, if I've ever heard one. Lucy, as a last resort, spreads a false rumor about Kendra and Evan getting together, and all the girls spread this rumor via phones or at school. This, of course, gets to the boys, and by extension, gets to Brett. I love songs where voices overlap each other, and this song does not disappoint. It perfectly captures this idea that rumors are spreading fast and no one can keep up, adding so much tension into the song. And then it ends so abruptly because Brett's had enough. And so then he goes to try to find Kendra along with a very innocent Lucy. Lucy's like, oh yeah, I know where Kendra and Evan are, just follow me. And Brett's just like storming off the stage really angry and all the kids are like, fight, fight, fight. It's very dramatic, but it's just so funny how the tension just gets bigger and bigger and bigger as the song goes along and then just ends just like that because Brett is just like, I'm done. Where are they? I need to go beat somebody up. So mature, Brett. Anyways, great song. Love the low notes in this song. And all the kids just have so much control over their voice. It's incredible. Number 6 is A Little More Homework.
So you gotta hang in there till the whole story ends, 'cause we all have a little more homework to do.
So for some reason in an earlier draft of mine, I had this song much lower on the list. I talked about why I liked it, but then also why I disliked it, and that is so far from the truth now. I don't know why I said I disliked this song, because every time I turn on that song now, I immediately tear up. Every single time. This is the final song that concludes Evan's story, who feels that even though he doesn't have all the answers yet, he understands what it means to be 13, to becoming a man. It's a song about the future. A song about growing up. A song that talks about how life has its downfalls, but that there is always hope. That ending with all the kids coming together and the harmonies and the lyrics just really hit home for me. And I believe everyone can relate to these lyrics in some way because we've all been 13 before. We all have a deep understanding of what those kids are singing about. It's emotional, it's bittersweet. It's a song about growing up. It's a song about the future and forcing you to look at reality and say, hey, life is hard, but I'm gonna keep going. It's a song full of light and hope and just really punches you in the feelings, man. Number 5 is Get Me What I Need.
Just 20 minutes when we're sitting so our knees could touch. Yes, it's a tiny inconvenience, but it means so much. 'Cause out of all of Indiana, you can get me what I need.
After talking about such an emotional song, now I'm going to talk about a song that is not that deep. It's literally about a kid that's blackmailing Evan. I don't know why I put the song above A Little More Homework, but I told you I was going to regret where I was putting these songs. But I really do like this song. I just can't explain why. I don't know if it's the rhythm or the singing or the passive aggressiveness of this character that's singing the song. His name is Archie. And he's a strange nerd who has been deemed uncool in the school. He can't walk properly and has a massive crush on Kendra. However, he is very observant and smart. Archie notices Evan is making friends with everyone despite status quo. So he asks, and when I say ask, I mean more like guilt tripping, into helping him get a date with Kendra. Despite some jokes that would probably not pass in today's society, and the guilt tripping Archie is obviously doing, it's a fun song that gives Evan and by extension the audience insight into what the school is like, and continuing to foreshadow the mess Evan is going to come across with the kids in his grade. I mean, otherwise, I have nothing else to say about this song. It's just really fun. I like the rhythm, and Archie is a pretty fun character in this musical. He has a perspective on life that most people don't because of his condition, and so he just gives great insight into the themes that go on in this musical. Number 4, Bad News. Let's go.
That girl is bad, bad news, very bad news.
Absolutely love this song. This song made me laugh so hard. These boys had incredible voices for their age, and that one boy with the high note, Oh my gosh, I genuinely got chills. That was so shocking. I'm sure this song is a standout moment when it was live on Broadway. It is so groovy, and when you watch it live, there are so many fun little comedy moments sprinkled throughout the song that it is just a treat to watch. The reason why this song is not higher on the list though is because of the slut comment. Like, why? Seriously, why? They are kids. What are you doing? But I can look past that with the amazing vocals and comedic timing of this song. Just fantastic. Number 3, Tell Her.
Tell her you're sorry.
Tell her you mean it.
Not much to say about this song except that I just really liked it. It's a duet between Evan and Patrice, who indirectly apologize to one another near the end of the show, while also giving advice to Brett about how to apologize to Kendra. It's basically a forgiveness song, and it's a sweet moment between the two that gives me chills and brings a smile to my face. That's it. Got nothing else. I just really like it. Let's move on. At number 2, What It Means to Be a Friend.
And that's what it means to be a friend.
This is Patrice's second solo in the musical. I just realized Patrice gets more solo songs than Evan. He doesn't even have a solo song. At least not in the official cast recording. Wow, that's really odd. How does the second main character get more solo songs than the main character? The audience gets a glimpse into Patrice's life and her views on friendship, and how they shifted and changed throughout her life. First off, the music is beautiful, and the actress's voice is so beautiful and powerful, especially with that last belting note. Oh my goodness. And secondly, I think the reason why I like this song so much is because I relate to the character and the lyrics so deeply. Every time I listen to this song, I get transported back to middle school, feeling like an outcast and getting ignored by everybody, and feeling disappointed by others' lack of loyalty and honesty. And even though I am definitely past that and I am now an adult, I still get teary-eyed listening to that song because the lyrics just hit home for me. In a strange way, Patrice is me. And if I heard this song when I was in middle school, I would be having this song on repeat because these lyrics reflect my feelings, my thoughts, and what I went through in middle school. So I really, really appreciate this song, and it would be on the number 1 top spot list, but there was just one more song that was a little bit better. But before we get to that, I want to do some special mentions. I've never done this before for my top 10 ranking videos, but because there was a lot of songs cut from the original song list but were kept in the cast recording, I feel like I needed to at least mention them. And also the movie had 3 brand new songs, so I thought I would just talk about them. However, this first song was not even in the original cast recording at all, because it's only 30 to 40 seconds long, but I found a recording of it somewhere on YouTube, and I actually really, really like this song, and I wish it was in the cast recording, even though it's only 30 to 40 seconds long. It's a simple song of Patrice finally able to voice her opinions to Evan, telling him off for what he did and that he isn't good enough for her, basically saying she is done with him. It's low and quiet and gentle, with Patrice standing up for herself and getting Evan to wake up and realize what he did was wrong. And what's fun is all the previous songs Patrice has been singing are high and wishful and belty, but this is the first song that we get to hear her in her lower register, and it's more grounded and serious. It gives Patrice dimension, and I love it. And I really, really wish there was a longer version of this song, but it's really good for the few seconds that it exists in the show. Next one is Being a Geek.
Being a geek doesn't go once you're gone or you're grown.
Tell me about it, brother.
And look, we finally have a solo song for Evan, except it didn't make the cut for the Broadway production. However, I can understand why it was cut. It sounded like Evan is talking to his rabbi about his problems, but the actual problem is that the rabbi or rabbis, I'm not sure, there sounds like a lot of them, are singing with Evan in the background. And that breaks the whole idea that only teenagers are in the cast. Also, I don't really like the lyrics or the instrumentals in this song, and it's a pretty long song. It's 5 minutes long, and sometimes it's not a bad thing, but just for some reason with this song, it felt way too long. Just felt like it was going on forever. The entire thing felt a little unnecessary, and I think it was a good call to cut this song. I've been waiting. Not me, the song, the song title name. I've been waiting. This is the first song that was written for the movie musical, and to be honest, I don't really know why it was written in the first place. Maybe it's supposed to give us summer first day school vibes when we are first introduced to the kids at Evan's new school. It does give us an introduction to Brett and Kendra and shows us they like each other. But this song would not work for the original Broadway story, as the original Brett and Kendra aren't so open towards one another. But it is a fun, poppy number, and I would be lying if I said I didn't like it. The singing is fun and jazzy, but besides that, the song is not really needed in my opinion. It did replace the Hey Kendra song, so I am not complaining.
But when you're in the market for a thing that makes your heart pump the blood faster, I suggest the Bloodmaster Friday night.
Again, this song wouldn't work for the Broadway musical. 1, Evan willingly helps Brett make a date with Kendra. And 2, Evan again is willingly getting rated R movie tickets for Brett and Kendra, and basically the entire middle school. And the song itself is fine. It's pop and quick, but I like the I Have a Plan song better. That song had more dimensions to it and a lot more chaos and tension, and we just get a better idea of Evan's thoughts about the whole deal because he was definitely not willing in the musical. And the last one, it would be funny. It would be.
It would be funny if it didn't suck, if it wasn't me, if it happened to anyone else.
It was just another very unnecessary song. I'm not sure what the writers were thinking. Like the song Being a Geek, there shouldn't be any adults singing because this song was specifically written for tweens and only tweens. If there are going to be adults present, fine. But this song just proves adults are not needed for the story. It's my most disliked song out of all the new songs in the movie. It's sung fine, I guess, but it just didn't make me feel anything, which I think is what the writers wanted. They wanted this sweet, motherly, sentimental moment, but it just didn't land. Now we're moving on to the best song in 13, or at least what I think is the best song in 13.
If that's what it is, then that's what it is. Though that's not the way I choose to see it.
I adore this song. The lyrics hit home for me as someone who is a pretty anxious person. I have started coming back to the song whenever I need encouragement or motivation when things get tough and conflicts arise in my personal life. Evan, down and out, gets encouragement from Archie and Patrice. He comes to reflect and realize he's learning about what becoming a man is all about, what it truly means. It is a hopeful song that stays in reality. Definitely a song to remember when you are down and life seems unfair. And I could say a lot more, but for now, I'm just gonna say that is why this is the best song in 13. Go check it out. And that's my top 10 favorite 13 songs. I hope you really enjoyed it. I enjoyed trying to rank these songs. It was a little bit stressful. Again, let me know your favorite songs in 13. Have you seen it? Do you like it? Anyways, this is KM. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.